The golden generation of Belgian football is empty-handed again. It can be said that after many years of submerged in the world football village, the Belgian team suddenly jumped to the first place on the FIFA rankings, with a golden generation appearing with a series of stars spread all over the world. 3 lines. These can be mentioned as Thibaut Courtois, Toby Alderweireld, Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Michy Batshuayi, Romelu Lukaku. In which Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard are considered one of the best midfielders that the football village has ever produced. Born, Romelu Lukaku is considered one of the best strikers today. Thibaut Courtois is considered one of the top goalkeepers in the world. With such talented names, the Belgian team has become a major force of world football. But unfortunately, the dream of having a big championship is still just a dream. It can be said that the golden generation is really excellent, but the problem is, they can still only stop at 2 words of excellence, but cannot rise to the best. Stopped in the 2018 World Cup and 3rd place overall, reached the quarter-finals of Euro 2020, ranked 4th in the UEFA Nations League 2020 to 2021, the golden generation helped the Belgian team rise to 1st place on the FIFA rankings. He has never once led the Belgian team to a major final. It is really a surprise, when the Belgian squad at this stage is really strong. So strong that one cannot explain why this golden generation always has to stop first. Finals. Is it because the fighting spirit is not enough, or the head coach Roberto Martinez is not good enough to lead such a group of stars? But perhaps, the UEFA Nations League 2020 to 2021 was the last chance for this golden generation to get a championship. Although there is still a 2022 World Cup ahead, but look at the lineup that the Belgian team will face against France in the UEFA Nations League semi-finals 2020 to 2021, the match that coach Roberto Martinez has launched. At all the strongest he has in hand. It's 32-year-old Toby Alderweireld, 34-year-old Jan Vertonghen, 32-year-old Axel Witsel, it's 30-year-old Eden Hazard, just a shadow of his past self. 30-year-old Kevin De Bruyne is still struggling with no injuries, are in the best physical condition. The pillars of the Belgian team are under the burden of age. Their performance is down due to trauma. Is there any chance for them at the 2022 World Cup or not? It can be seen that, at the 2022 World Cup, the Belgian team will have to rely on new and younger factors such as Jason Denayer, Timothy Castagne, Yuri Tielemans, Alexis Saelmakers, and veterans, but in a healthy age like Thibaut Courtois, Yannick Carrasco, Thorgan Hazard, Romelu Lukaku. But it is clear that the new elements of the Belgian team still have a big gap compared to the previous generation. The way they played ineffectively against an experienced Italian team, it is really difficult for fans to believe that the Belgian team will make a big difference at the 2022 World Cup. Of course, for football, it's not. Everything can happen. Who knows, the Belgian team will make a miracle at the 2022 World Cup, so that their golden generation can have a more complete ending.